Hey y'all, it's Dallas McCain alongside Smokin' Joe Lasher. Did you know it's National Eat Your Noodles Day?
Well, it sure is. And today we've got a recipe that's gonna be great just for that today on the Ingles shopping list. We're gonna do some oven baked salmon with some lemon cream noodles.
Okay, that makes noodles much more appetizing.
Yeah. So listen, the first thing I did is I went to the Ingles seafood department. I cannot speak highly enough of that place. I mean, everything is so fresh. Today I picked up a farm-raised salmon fillet, a nice big, almost 2-pound piece of salmon. What I've done is I've coated that with olive oil, a little salt and pepper, put some lemon on the bottom.
Yes. On a bed of fresh lemon.
Yeah, a bed of fresh lemon. We're gonna take this and just line the top of it with some more lemon. It's gonna cook right into that filet. So, Dallas, all we're gonna do now is we're gonna pop this into the oven at 350. Gonna let that go. It's gonna take about 20 minutes to cook all the way through to nice and flaky, and then we're gonna make our lemon cream pasta.
Sounds great. We'll be back.
All right, Dallas, so check this out. The timer's gone off on this oven.
Yes.
I love these little air fryer ovens.
These things are the best. You don't have to heat up a big oven.
Well,
and they do a great job.
This one literally sits on the countertop at my house. Yeah. When you want to do something like this. So we've got, I mean, this salmon looks beautiful.
It looks
that
awesome.
Lemon cooked right down. And so we're gonna let that sit while we make our cream sauce and get ready for our pasta. So what I've done is I've simply got some butter. It was like 4 tablespoons, so you know it's gonna be good.
Well, yeah,
4
butter
tablespoons.
makes everything better.
Yep, and I've got some little red tomatoes, and I like to put them in whole, you know? I think it just makes for a cool presentation, and I love tomatoes. I love the bite.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean?
That acid taste.
Yeah,
I love it too.
I love it. So we're gonna swirl these around in this butter and let them start to soften up just a little bit, and that doesn't take too long at all. And then what we're gonna do is go ahead and add in some garlic. If you want to dump that in there, we'll start to stir that around a little bit. And that garlic will just start to become fragrant and brown pretty quickly.
I don't know that you can have too much garlic.
You cannot have too much garlic. Can we have wine day again today too? Because it's great with the garlic. All right, let's go. You should have these on your side, but if you want to dump that cream in, take that. And then let's take some of this lemon juice, fresh lemon juice, and lemon zest. I got a zester. I didn't have one, so I went to Ingles and picked one up. Yep. So we got some fresh lemon juice from 1 lemon. Set that there. And then I was supposed to save out some pasta water, and I didn't. So we're just gonna use some broth for that. Vegetable broth or beef or chicken or whatever you want. So now we're just gonna let this start to simmer and thicken up. Just like so.
That is going to be so good with those noodles.
Isn't that going to be? Yeah, I pre-cooked this spaghetti noodle as well. You can use any kind of pasta that you like.
Yes. I'm not a big fan of the longer noodles just because they're harder to eat to me.
Yeah.
I like the
You don't like the twirl?
I don't.
I think you're a twirler.
I'm not a twirler. You're a twirler. I'm not a twirler.
Maybe. Depends on what day it is, Dallas. I could. Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Do that again.
Yeah. No. So anyway, we're just gonna let this sauce start to thicken up just a bit. And then we're gonna put this, in fact, I think we can go ahead and season it if you wanna squeeze a little salt and pepper in there, however much you like. They say to taste, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I always over salt everything.
You do?
Yeah,
I try not to over salt until the dish is, until it's actually done.
I tend to over salt, which makes me thirstier.
Well, yeah.
And then here we are back to wine day again. Let's put some red pepper in there too. That's about a teaspoon or so. Go ahead and put it all in there. Awesome.
It gives it a little kick.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Yep, look at there. And I think you could put some Italian seasoning if you'd like, whatever. But this recipe is really pretty simple, and that is just gonna cook right down. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's go ahead and add some noodles in. And I put my glove on and use my hand now just to go ahead and mix these in.
You know what, here's a little side note too. Anytime you want to heat up noodles, don't stick them in the microwave. Always heat them in a saucepan.
Oh Lord,
it just makes it so much better.
Yeah, if you can't just take them right out of the.
Yeah, always heat them in the saucepan.
And you got to shock them too if you're going to cook them, pre-cook them.
Yes.
I don't know if folks know what that means, but basically when you're boiling those noodles and you pour them into the strainer, immediately run cold water, and that'll stop the cooking process.
Because if you don't, your noodle will continue to cook.
It continues, and it'll be
get this big around.
If anybody's ever had mushy,
it's disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah. So
gotta put the cold water on there.
There we go.
That looks fantastic.
It's looking good.
Smells great.
Yep. That sauce will continue to thicken. So we're just going to let it stay on low heat and just continue to thicken. So the rest of this recipe is very simple. All we're going to do is take this salmon, and if you let it cool off enough, you can probably just flake it with your hands.
Right.
But we're just going to start taking this flaked salmon.
Yes. God, that's beautiful.
Just like so. I mean, look at that. Cooked right about perfectly.
That looks amazing.
I think so too. Just a nice piece of, this was a farm-raised salmon.
From the seafood department?
Yeah, but you can get a wild sockeye salmon there also. I think this would be good with any kind of hardy fish, to be honest with you.
I think you're right.
But I love that color of that. Does that not just look perfect? And then we're gonna finish this presentation with some Parmesan cheese. You know, honestly, I probably should have put some in that sauce beforehand. That would have thickened it up nicely.
A little bit, yeah.
But and then we've got some chopped Italian parsley.
Looks gorgeous.
We're just going to take that just like that.
Looks fantastic.
I mean, are you kidding me?
It looks great and it smells good. Thank you so much. We hope you enjoy this recipe. And happy National Eat Your Noodles Day. Who knew there was such a day?
Well, today's the day.
Thank you so much for joining us here on the Ingles Shopping List.
Y'all be good, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.